Good morning. Starting the Highland backpacking trail back at Algonquin Park here. This is a shorter hike this time. 2 nights, 3 days. Last one of the summer. Looking forward to it. Got phenomenal weather here and should be a nice easy hike. Hey there. Videos coming to you from the Highland backpacking trail here in Algonquin Park. Second time I've been to Algonquin this summer, and it's nice to be back. This is a shorter trip. I'm doing 2 days and 3 days and 2 nights trip on this one. So I hiked from Highway 60, the trailhead, to Provoking Lake, and then to Head Lake, where I was supposed to stay tonight. That was a 13-kilometer hike, and decided to keep moving on because I could hear some kids having a party on the lake, and a few sites down from me, and being the old grouchy curmudgeon that I am, I just thought I'd press on because I like the quiet and the solitude. So hey, all the power to them. I hope they have fun. So I am at Harness Lake, and Harness Lake is about 15 kilometers from the trailhead today. So big day. Not a difficult hike in terms of the terrain or getting up and down hills or anything like that. It was pretty good, but the distance left me pretty tired. So I've put my camp together, and I've filtered some water, and I'm going to make some dinner tonight. So tonight I am having what I call Thanksgiving dinner, and I'll make a separate little video describing that. Tomorrow I'm hiking up the other side of the loop to Provoking Lake. Quite an exotic name. I like the name, Provoking Lake. And then the last day, it's a short hike out back to the highway, 6 kilometers, or if I decide to go north around Provoking Lake to truly complete the whole Highland backpacking trail, that is about 13 kilometers. So I'll play it by ear, see how I feel, and that's about it. Thanks. All right, so what I have here is my little camp kitchen. My stove, This is called by the MSR company, Pocket Rocket 2. Amazing stove, boils water really quickly. This is my all-purpose pot that I also use as a bowl. And I've got my filtered water over there. And this is what I use for a filter. The Katadyn Bee-Free 1 liter. So as you can see, it's a flexible, sort of a thick plastic, and the nipple on the end is the actual filter. So you can drink right out of it. Pretty awesome because it weighs next to nothing. All right, and what we have here for dinner, I call it Thanksgiving dinner. And what there is dehydrated mushrooms and peppers and dehydrated ground turkey that I did in my dehydrator at home. And I've also got instant potato flakes and stovetop stuffing and half a pack of turkey gravy mix. So you put it all together, just throw it in the pot once you get the water boiling, and let it cook up. It takes a little longer for the meat to kind of rehydrate, but delicious. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. So water goes in the pot. This is about half a liter. Pour the whole thing in. Might seem like a lot, but like I said, it takes a while for that meat to cook. And then I just got to loosen up the valve here on the stove, light her up. A little bit loud, but does the job. The stove goes on, pot goes in the stove, put the lid on, and now I just wait until that water is ready to boil, and then I'll put the Thanksgiving dinner together. So I'll show you what that looks like once it's all done. Oh yes, turkey dinner. Thanksgiving dinner, I like to call it. It's all ready, everything's reconstituted nicely. That's gonna fill me up pretty good. Doesn't look like a turkey dinner, of course, but it sure tastes good. Lots of flavorings in there. And handful of dried cranberries adds a nice bit of tang to it as well. So, bon appetit. Good evening. It's my second night on the Highland backpack trail tonight. Just had really delicious vegetable curry for dinner, and I've got a beautiful calm evening here. I'm gonna go for a swim in a little bit because it's hot. That was basically the theme of the day today. The heat was something else. I was drenched pretty much the whole way just with my sweat. And surprising for this time of year, the mosquitoes were out in full force. So heat, mosquitoes, sweat. That was kind of what the day was about. It was a harder day than yesterday. There was a lot more up and down sections, and by the time I got in here, I think I completed about 12 kilometers today, but it actually felt like more than the 16 that I did yesterday. So I was pretty tired when I got here, so to get a campsite was nice, because the lake is booked up. Provoking Lake, it's called, is booked up, and it becomes first come first served. So when you reserve a site, it doesn't mean you don't reserve by the site, you reserve by the lake or the area. So I really lucked out. I got a beautiful spot here. There's a bald face that leads right down into the water, and I can jump right off the rock. So pretty good. This will be my last evening of solo backpacking, my last night of camping for the summer. It's the end of August now, and summer holiday's almost over, unfortunately, but lots more adventures in future years. So I have a short hike tomorrow, about 6 kilometers, to get back to the parking area. And it's been quite a nice hike. I think if I was to do it again, I would do the loop around Provoking Lake. That is 18 kilometers. I did the under the lake. I followed under the lake and then went down to Head Lake and Harness Lake and then back up. So kind of like a rectangle. But if I was to do it again, I would probably do the loop around Provoking Lake and maybe just come and book it for a few nights and just chill here, because it's a beautiful lake and easy hike to get in. So maybe something to think about in the future. Anyhow, so long, and stay safe. Here I am back at the parking lot. Finished the Highland backpacking trail. Left camp about 7 o'clock this morning. Beautiful sunrise, mist coming off the lake, absolutely gorgeous. And recommended hike for sure. Another classic Ontario hike for the books. So now it's time to go jump in the water, get cleaned up, and then go get some greasy breakfast in Huntsville. Cheers, everybody.